Donkey Polo, it's the game, and animals, humans, both the same. 5 men aside with brushes and sticks. Don't they look like a bunch of brats with a ball and 2 goals, dusty pools? It's an effortless game, played by fools. Donkey Polo. P.S. music never looked like this before. Play it again, Eeyore!
No one who has seen this devastating and original sport will want to be without our first ever world retrospective of the last 4 years, Eeyore Alordi.
Well, Donkey Polo is an international sport played to a high standard, and there are several players here, and this is called a rucko. This is what happens when you get 6 donkeys in one area, and it's just a tap-in, a brilliant tap-in, just pushed in there by Phil Souse as the head of finance, and there was certainly a wonderful finish there. Little touch of the fiscal in that. Well, this is a very, very favourite trick, and it's a slip off the donkey one, which always upsets the opposition. And the trainer's just steadying the baggage, as it were. And there are many, many trainers who would give a lot of money to be in this particular position. It'll start with a recut. And there it was, taken very quickly and just thrown off the ball. Jürgen Sauer, well, you can tell he's the head of PS in Germany because he just fell perfectly there. And what a struggle with the Blues and the Reds. It's going to be a belly off. It's like a bully off in hockey, but it's with men who've eaten more. Just see the roll of the ball there. Curling is a sport where they get much of the inspiration from you. And look at the lie-back riding there. You just don't see much there. Nick Hartley, another head of finance. Look at the money there. And he's on the money too, and nobody's catching him up. Surely he's going to put his side level. And he's just let a tap in. What a good piece of play. And again, the trainer being called on here because we've got a bit of donkey buttocks. This is a terrible condition that very often holds up some of the better players. It's Phil Souse again, just really trying to kick the donkey, and the donkey doesn't want to have any of it. But he's done it, and it's his second goal. Now this is a real tough maneuver here. What a beautiful back flick. And there are 3 donkeys just out of your picture here that have just left the field. And this is going to put the Blues in all sorts of difficulty. And they've never lost, the international PS side. Never, ever lost to the Southern Uruguayans. But it looks like they are going to score a third. It's just too easy. And anyone who's kept up with the score now here, we need actually a separate touchline judge to keep track of the score. And we got another belly off here. There's certainly a belly coming off the donkey there. Is he going to hold on? It's 2 points when he goes down. What a dreadful fall. Ian Dutt that was there, I think. I beg your pardon. He's the one in the goal. He just looked a little bit like Ian Dutt. From that position, I realise, of course, Dutt is in the goal. And now there's a real, could be an international incident here. And we haven't ever seen this since 2002, when you may remember the Argentinian donkey with diarrhea caused an absolute havoc in the middle of the pitch with some of the finest finishes you'll ever see.
Go on, Kenny. You've got it now.
Well, who's going to make the move here? I do believe it's going to be Kenny Gates. He's the co-founder of PS, but he's very sportingly allowing his opposite number to retrieve the ball. And that really is the kind of sportsmanship that you just don't expect at this standard. Of course, when it's all up for money, really can be some of the most competitive Donkey Polo. That's a lovely back flick. Wonderful from Gates there. His less famous brother, Bill Gates, of course, who runs the Californian Donkey Polo team. Well, he's done extremely well. And now, well, this donkey, in fact, is the brother of the donkey known as the diarrhea donkey, an impossible donkey to ride. You may recall a couple of the incidents last year when they had a belly off and 3 donkeys got caught, and it was a terrible, terrible incident. But they did make 3 DVDs out of it. Well, there's really a hunt on for this one. It could be a 4th for the Whites. It is. And they're just running away with it. Spanking Polo. And over there you can see one of the co-founders of Donkey Polo, El Hoch El Khwidi Khasodor Savoir. Yes, the first Egyptian team to play Donkey Polo. Of course, since then, they've been relegated. They've gone to playing World Series Baseball, which of course is a much easier game. Well, here's a run. A real hunt from Ian Dutt. He's just come out of nowhere. You can see the fondling of the donkey buttocks there. It's a very, very well-known tactic, and it always works. The donkey gets frivolous and very often then finds himself with an extra leg to knock the ball into the goal. We've got a little bit of dust here in the corner. This often happens where you get a build-up of... Well, you can see some of the audience are really enjoying it. It's a terrible mistake. And it's a goal there.